Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Hera's Life and Journey. If you are new here, my name's Hera and I make videos about my life, my hobbies, mostly planning, stationery, journaling, my journey, my financial journey, and anything I find interesting. If you've been here before, thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate each and every one of you, even if you're here for just one video or two or more. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're doing our 2026 journal and planner plans today. So I'll be walking you through my ideas and what I'm thinking of doing with all of those Hobonichi notebooks that I got last time. Before I do go there, if you have the ability to do so, if you're able to do so, if you could consider donating, whether food-wise or monetary-wise, dollar-wise, to your local food pantry or your local food bank, that would be great help to many people today, especially with all of the uncertainty going on around these days. If you're not able to donate monetary or food items, you can, if you're able to and you have free time, go ahead and check if you have the opportunity to volunteer your time at your local food pantry or your food bank. All right, we're going to go ahead and go through all of our 2026 journals. So I have my 2025 journal. This is Hiroko Kubota Cherry something. The reason I'm bringing this out is because I actually have my planner plans here. I was working on them, thinking through them. I am still not okay. It's not that I'm not sure. There might still be changes. So if there are changes, don't hold that against me in the future. So starting with planners, we are going to go through both of my, I guess, planner and journal lineup. Starting with our planner lineup, of course, we are going to have our catch-all strawberry milk mega. I think I mentioned it in the unboxing, but I got this for the sole purpose of using it as a catch-all. As soon as I saw strawberry milk with this cover uncover, the Tamagotchi cover uncover, I knew I had to have it. So I made the choice to get the mega, and it'll be my catch-all planner. This is going to be on the go. I got the Dragon cover with it so that it's easy to carry around. I basically have a pencil case pouch right here, and I could use it as a wallet as well to put IDs or cards. Actually, not cards. I just double checked. The magnet's gonna affect the card. So the magnet's gonna affect the card. So no cards here, but IDs and like passes you can put here, and then your card you can just put in here, since you can put a cover and cover, and there's another pocket here and another one at the back. So you can choose whichever is more convenient for you. I'm not going to open this up and do a walkthrough because I'm not done setting it up yet, but I love this setup with the strawberry milk mega and then the cover and cover, and then I have a Kiki's delivery service pink pencil here that I just have right in that slot, and it's a perfect match. And I have double-sided tape like always, some post-it, and some memo cards. And in here, I just have my usual highlighters and zebra serasa mark-ons. And then I have a Gojo keychain right here. It's so cute. If you're considering a Dragon and you don't want lint and you don't want it to seem so dirty so easily, don't get the black one. Get the lighter color like the oak moss, because this is lint and dust gathering in this. And I haven't even carried this outside yet. This is just in my bag and in my house. So that's our first planner, which is going to be the week's catch-all. And then we have our dailies. So for our dailies, this year I had the Avec cousin in A5. Next year, I am going to keep the same. I really like how it worked for me. I really like how it's been set up, and I may change the setup a little bit, but it's going to be largely the same with the monthlies and the dailies and weeklies. I'm experimenting right now, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with those weeklies, but I will be using the 2026 Avec Cousin again. So if you recognize this cover, this is the cover I used for the first half of my 2025 Avec Cousin. This is just washi tape stuck to the actual planner cover, so it's removable, and I just did like a washi wall right here, so that's why you're seeing it again. It's not that I recreated it the same way, it's just I peeled it off and then stuck it on here. So this is going to be my dailies. Again, I will do detailed walkthroughs of everything. The reason I chose the Moomin cover for the dailies is because January is still winter, Christmassy, just the new year, and I feel like this gives off that feeling and it fits so well. The great thing about having so many covers in my collection is I get to, you know, have the choice of what to put as my cover when the seasons change or when my feelings change. So, very excited for this. That is going to be our dailies. And then we are going to have our work planner. So that's going to be the half letter disbound. That's going to stay the same. That's going to be this half letter disbound. I might do a walkthrough updates as I change this, but nothing much is going to change. This is working really well for me. This Hobonichi 5-year cover is working amazing as a work planner holder, and it's always paired with this A6 Have a Nice Day cover with just a Hobonichi line notebook for any brain dumps or additional notes that need to be organized later. So these two I'm always bringing with me when I go to work. So those are my work planners. And then we have my content planners. So I believe I mentioned it in my last Disbound weekly planner, how I'm changing what I'm doing with my mini HP Disbound and making it a content planner focused thing, notebook planner system. Anyways, content planner, YouTube, Ko-fi, anything content related. If I decide to, you know, open up an Instagram or a TikTok, it's all going to be here. That's not part of my plans right now. YouTube itself is already keeping me busy, and I haven't even put in as much time as I wanted to for Ko-fi. So I have a lot on my plate, and I'm not planning to add into it. I'm just giving examples. So this is going to be YouTube and Ko-fi Planner, and I will be changing up how this is set up for 2026, I feel like. But my goal for this bound planner is I do not want to buy any new inserts. I just want to use what I have, use what I have since I have so many. So that's going to be in the lineup for next year. So far we have 1 week's in the lineup, one cousin avec, two of the discount planners, and one line notebook. But that's like a brain dump, so does it really count? And the last one is not here yet. It's actually the A6 Just Scribbles horizontal plans planner. Yeah, so I got that thinking I wasn't going to get a Hobonichi. I thought I was going to stick with a disbound, and I just wanted to try a new bookbound planner in case. So I pre-ordered it. You can't cancel pre-orders, and it's totally on me that I saw what the 2026 lineup for Hobonichi was and fell in love with it. So I do have it in my lineup. It's going to be my very first non-Hobonichi planner, quite actually. Quite literally, quite actually. Yeah. Aside from Disbound, but I feel like Disbound's different. I mean, like my bookbound planner, aside from the school ones I used to get. So that's going to be exciting. I'm excited for that when it gets here. But for now, I am thinking of making it a health journal, maybe like a memory keeper of some sort. But we'll see. I need to see what it's like first. I know it's not something I can't carry around. I can't carry on. It's not something I would prefer to carry around because this is like the brain dump I bring right now. It's very thin. I believe the Just Scribbles plans, because the paper is different, it's thicker, so it's probably going to be a heavier book. So those are our few planners. I do have a brain dump here, A5. I don't know, and I have it as a question mark, but it's going to be my old A5 2022 day free, and it's just going to be a brain dump or notepad. Still trying to figure that out. So there's that. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we counting the brain dump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just scribbles. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 including just scribbles if we're just talking straight up planner. And then 7 if we're including the 2 brain dumps. 1 brain dump for work and 1 for personal. So those are the planners that we are planning to use for 2026. Now we're going to move on to our journals. Journal/notebook, and I'm using journals to describe these next few items very flexibly. I would say they're more notebooks than they are journals, but some of them. But first is going to be the Joy Journal, which is going to be En route to Kumamoto Port at dawn by Kyohei Sakaguchi. I raved about this when I was doing my unboxing for my Hobonichi haul. Again, makes you feel happy, calm, serene. It's all the beautiful things in life. That's what it makes you think of, and I want to keep record of all the great things and the things that make me happy in this planner. In this Hobonichi Weeks, in this journal. So this is going to be my joy journal, and I am mostly going to keep this in my house. But in case I need to bring it out, I am using it with the Hobonichi Mina Peronen Weeks wallet cover. This is kind of beat up, as you can see. I forget what it was. Yeah, I forget the name of this, but this was like 2023, I think. So that's what I'm going to be using for that journal. So this is going to be en route to Kumamoto Port at dawn by Kyohei Sakaguchi as a joy journal. And then we are going to have a personal planner. What? We are going to have a memory keeper for Ube. I haven't made up my mind yet on whether that's going to be an A6 Techo or an A5 cousin. So I have nothing to show yet, but I'm not going to be writing in it daily. That's one thing. Joy Journal, I will be writing in every day. Every day. That's why I chose the specific, not only the cover, but the week's format. I'll be writing in it every day. But for Ube's Memory Keeper, it's more of her special moments. I just want to be able to have a physical record of it. It doesn't have to be every day. The great thing about the A6, and I'm just going to show another A5 here. The great thing about the A6 and A5 Techo is you can use this like yearly tracker as an index or a table of contents. So you have, let's say for January 1st, I put Ube's first time at a new pet store. You have that option and you don't have to be there every day, like writing in the journal every day. So I'm still debating if I want A5 or A6 for Ube's Memory Keeper. I've worried that A5 is too big and A6 is too small. So I'm just stuck in the middle. that is a to be determined, but that is definitely going to be part of our journal lineup for 2026. And then we have a personal memory keeper. And I believe I mentioned this before, but this is going to be just a narration of my day as objectively as possible. And I have here, it's going to be an A6 techo. This is the A6 English techo. I've started decorating it. This is the same photo you see when I open my discbound with Ube. So this is either this one or this photo is going to be the front cover for Ube's memory keeper. But this is my personal memory keeper. And similar to how for Ube, I don't plan to, I guess, update it every day. I'm leaning towards that. Or, wait, what? I am debating whether I should be updating this every day or not. But the thing with the personal memory keeper is it should be my memories, my moments. So I definitely wanted the smaller size for this. So A6 is perfect. I feel like I said those sentences so weird. But what I'm trying to say is I don't know if I want to fill this out every day or not. And if I'm going to fill it out every day, will I have enough things to say? There you go. So this is the personal memory keeper, and we're having it with the foggy plaid. Yeah, foggy plaid cover with the pen. So this is the 2025 pen with this barrel grip from 2026. And I just used that to lock it. And there you go. So this is going to be my personal memory keeper. I feel like this just matches the whole personal vibe. Brown's my favorite color, so this is very fitting. And then we have our notebooks. These are, yeah, they're not journals because I'm going to be learning things, making my own personal curriculum to be more educated, cultured, informed in the next year. And the first one of those is going to be a design notebook. Does this not just wake you up? It does, right? And I apologize for the glare. This is, what was her name? Makoto Matsubayashi's Pink Flowers. And this is going to be my design notebook. So I made a cover. I kind of messed up on the spacing, but whatever, it's pretty. It's going to be where I take notes on design tips, color theory, font, typography, all that stuff. And similar to how I showed my personal memory keeper and Ube's, the idea that this yearly tracker is going to be an index and each page doesn't have to be filled out every day. So in a sense, it really is more like a notebook. I'm very excited for this. I chose this cover for design because this was a design it's striking. It's a statement piece without feeling too cluttered or anything like that. It also, if you look at it, has different textures with the flowers having that like chalky appearance, and when you touch it, it does have that as well. And then the silver that's smoother, and then the bold neon pink. Plus, the insides have those as well. So very pretty, and I felt like this was just a design notebook. It's perfect for a design notebook. So that is our first notebook, and then we have our Korean notebook. So I will be learning Korean. So, well, I know Korean. I can speak Korean. I forgot a lot of it when it comes to writing. So I need to practice my writing. And so I chose the strawberry cacao with the not foggy, with a dog fluttering ear in the wind cover on cover. And I already decorated the front with stickers because might as well. Studio Ghibli from Paper Kumako, and then Kakao Friends Ryan, a peach, and I forgot who that one is. I haven't set this up yet, so you're not going to see anything yet, but similar to the other notebooks, I'm going to use the yearly tracker as a table of contents or index, and each page is going to be a topic. It does not have to be filled out every day, and it can extend past 2026. So that is our first language notebook. There's also going to be a Japanese notebook. I just haven't decided on which cover it's going to be yet, so that is pending to be determined, and you'll see it in the actual 2026 lineup. And then the last one that we're gonna walk through that I'm gonna show today is going to be my my media notebook, media journal. So I will track all my media consumption. Whoa, why is that hard for me to say? I will track all my media consumption, TV shows, books, music, maybe, dramas, webtoons, manga, light novels, all that, movies. And I have started setting this up, but essentially, I just want to have my own physical record of everything I've consumed media wise and have a little section where I give a rating for whatever I consumed that week or that day and give my own little review for it. So that would be very fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Similar to the other notebooks, they don't have to be, well, no, I shouldn't say that. The dailies don't have to be touched every day, but the weeklies do, because that's where I record every day what I consumed. So that is my media journal. Again, I'm still fleshing these out, so there might be changes, but generally these are all going to stay. It's just the way they're formatted, the way I'm going to use them might change. So let's put this here. So with that, we have for our journals, 3 ish journals that I will actually be writing on every day or almost every day. That's like, I guess, half, so it's like 2.5. And then the rest, the 4, design, Korean, Japanese, and media, kind of every day that I can, not every day necessarily. Media, only the weeklies. So I guess that's a 3.5. Anyways, so far, I hope that was interesting. These are the ideas I have on what planners, notebooks, and journals I'm going to be using for the next year. And I know there's a few covers that's missing. I think there's only one missing. Only the honey lilac is missing, and that's because I'm still debating if I'm going to use that one right now or save that for spring for something else. But yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think of my planners, my notebooks, and my journals for the upcoming year of 2026. Let me know if you already have an idea what you're going to use. And yeah, let me know what you think. And that is all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and have an amazing day.